Hope you guys have had a great week. My name is Elliot Kadee. I'm filling in for Andrew Ray, and this is your BNZ World Report. Catching our little football action. I'm taking the Chicago Bears and the black and yellow, the Steelers. But we're going to cover our weekend review. This week there was a lot of news about Grammy events happening out in LA. The Grammy Foundation will host World Revolution, a celebration of the evolution of hip hop, on February 10th. It will feature live musical performances, historical footage from preservation archives, and some of the performers include Grammy winners Arrested Development, DJ Jazzy Jeff, Kid Capri, and MC Light, just to name a few. Yeah, man, I'm going to take the Steelers black and yellow every day. Who you taking, man?
I'm going to take the Jets, man. I think Rest Ryan got the boys ready. They're going to pull it off.
Well, we're going to see what the Jets do.
Okay.
But in other news, Master P is teaming up with First Lady Michelle Obama to fight childhood obesity. Did you guys know, according to the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, over 67% of adults are overweight and obese, and over 33% of children are overweight and obese as well. Master P will have an event during Grammy Week challenging celebrities to support Miss Obama's Let's Move campaign through his Move Through the Music. Now we're going to take it to our Team BNZ report with my dude, Poetic Mike. Poetic Mike, take it away, man.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Poetic Mike from Brand Newz, right here at the Radio 1 Media Entertainment Conference. I'm standing here with none other than your man Brian Dawson from K97.5 FM. Pete, tell them what's going on, man.
Okay, listen, come a little closer. Let me make sure y'all understand. Come on a little closer. Okay, this is what's going on, man. This is the Radio 1 Media Entertainment Conference. This is our second one. And every year it gets a little bigger, so you can see we got some heavyweights in the building, man. So look, if you ain't here, I don't know why. Because if you're serious about the entertainment game, you ain't here, something wrong.
So tell me what you think that this will do for the average person that's coming here as a whole.
See, this is the issue with the market. I'm going to use the word I think of is education. It's going to raise the level of education about the entertainment industry, because that's what it's about. If you look at the markets that's really bubbling, like look at Atlanta, look at Houston, look at LA, look at Detroit, you look at cities, and you got to look at the level of education about the entertainment game. See, the game is hard, it's changing.
Exactly.
So I think our problem is that we got to understand how to do this and how to do that. You know what I'm saying? The days of just trying to take a record to the radio station, you ain't got nothing written on the record, those days over, man. So you got to understand where the game is going.
But yo, Big, tell them one thing. If somebody was to run into you and they asked you one question, they say, yo, what can I do to get on? What would you tell them?
First of all, man, they got to define what they really trying to do. You got to know what your end game goal is. You can't just have a record thinking you trying to get on. That's the beginning of the process. It's something I learned today, man. You can work a record for a year. So if you take a record to the station and we don't play it, you got to find another station that's going to play it. I'm going to tell you something else. You got to find probably a city with 2 hip-hop stations. You get a better chance of playing a record there. So really, you got to be educated about your movement, what you're trying to do. If you got writers and producers, you got to know what publishing is. You know what I'm saying? You got to know what licensing is. You got to have your business plan down. Because now, labels not looking for just one person or one little record. They looking for a movement.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
That's correct.
So you got to have everything together.
The very first time that I went to one of these, I wanted to learn everything about this industry. Didn't mind paying for it. Didn't mind asking as many questions as I could. Took notes. Because I really, really wanted to learn. I think that's real important that you know that. Because you often get a lot of people that, they talk about all of their successes. But it's important that you know that you can move up from right now in those chairs to one day being a leader in this industry, or being the artist that you want to do, or the producer, or the manager. History, H-I-S-T-O-R-Y, history is really his story. So I'm gonna just spend a few minutes and tell my story, just because I believe in vulnerability. If I'm vulnerable with you, then I'm safe. A lot of people like to come up and tell you all the good stuff. And I'm gonna try at least not to curse, but one time today. Keep it real, she said.
Pound Brand Newz, Pound Brand Newz. Hold on real quick, I'm updating my Twitter, just a second. Pound Brand Newz. Hey, did you guys know a recent article on Black Web 2.0 says that black people run Twitter? Not in a literal sense, they just say we run the way it operates. It's kind of exciting to me to know that we are the driving force behind the way that a social network on a global standpoint just is operating. You guys make sure you follow us here at MyBNZ to get, updates, daily updates on positive news. Well, my time is almost up here, but before we leave you, seems like more and more every day we're losing someone who helped stage the way for hip-hop. Last weekend, at the age of 93, we lost Bobby Robinson. He was the founder of one of the earliest record labels to release hip-hop music, Enjoy Records. He was responsible for the launching the record career of Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five. He also ran Bobby's Happy House on the famous 125th Street in Harlem from the late 1940s to a few years ago. Our condolences from Brand Newz goes out to him and his family. Well, my time's been well spent. Once again, my name is Ellie Kadi. Angela, I really appreciate you letting me sit in for you, and that's going to be all. Hope you guys have a great week. Peace out.